Here we go, moving straight into our third descriptive statement in competency number 6, which reads, the beginning teacher selects and uses instructional strategies to teach students to interpret information presented in various formats, such as maps, tables, or graphs, and how to locate, retrieve, and record information from technologies, print resources, and experts. All right, so keywords include maps, tables, and graphs. This tells me that this lesson is building straight from the last lesson of the competency. And in this lesson, we'll be learning to teach students to use these visuals to interpret information, as well as how to record the information from the various sources. Sounds fun? Let's jump straight into this lesson. Let's begin with the understanding of various formats for this lesson. First, we have maps. These are visual representations of geographical areas. Maps help students understand locations, distances, typographical features, and spatial relationships. Next, we have tables, which are grids of rows and columns used to display data. Tables make it easy to compare multiple items on multiple parameters. And then there's also graphs, which are diagrams representing data. And these help students interpret data better. Now that we have a refresher down, it's crucial to know how to evaluate and select appropriate instructional strategies for maps, tables, and graphs. Next, you'll know from our guide to aid your understanding and decision-making process that will help on test day. First, we need to learn to evaluate learner needs. Recognizing the learning needs, backgrounds, and prior knowledge of our students is vital. It's super important. Now, some students might be visual learners, preferring formats like graphs, while others might be spatial learners, favoring maps. Next, we want to select instructional strategies depending on the format and the learner needs. Once you've selected the format, whether the student will be using technology, like a digital map, or a print resource like a foldable map, for example, look back to lesson number 2 from competency number 6 to match the medium with the instructional strategy. In step 3 here, we want to incorporate multiple sensory approaches, combining visual, auditory, tactile, and kinesthetic approaches. In step 4, we want to encourage critical thinking. Pose open-ended questions that prompt students to think critically about the data they're interpreting. For instance, after viewing a migration map, ask the students, why do you think this migration pattern occurred during this period of time? And in step 5, we use collaborative learning by encouraging group activities where students can discuss and collaborate on understanding and interpreting information. Step 6 is to scaffold the instruction. For your exam, be on the lookout for a common theme. That instruction must first start with a simple format and gradually move to complex ones. For instance, begin with basic bar graphs before moving to intricate multi-layered line graphs. And then, finally, we create continuous assessments. This helps teachers frequently check for understanding, and it can be effectively done through quizzes, discussions, or hands-on activities to ensure that students are not just passively receiving, but actively understanding and interpreting the information that's being taught. Which is exactly why we have our practice tests and quizzes after each competency for you to check your understanding for your exam. Make sure that you're all prepared for test day. Need to take the TExES core subjects test soon? Click the link in the description below to get prepared faster, smarter, better, with everything you need to pass all in one place. So your test results make you feel like this. And you become a certified teacher with a little help from teacherpreps.com.